Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Monday, August 18th, 2014. I'm Astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Check out my website, theleoking.com, and sign up for premium. Just today, all my new sun sign horoscopes came up. Videos going into all different subjects and going deeper into the astrology and the tarot reading of the week. Make sure you check it all out at theleoking.com and click on premium. And today we have got the moon in Gemini really stimulating a lot of stuff up, especially because it is in immutable T-square. That is because we got Mercury in Virgo opposing Neptune in Pisces. So there's all this energy in mutable signs, kind of swishing around the energy. Especially if we also look at the energy, there's this intensity of all the energy in Leo and all the energy in Scorpio starting to brew this intense kind of great white shark coming out of the water, I call it, or more importantly, the steam. There's a lot of energy building up here in the astrology. This is also the last week of the sun in Leo. That's because we're ready to go into Virgo. So there is some big energy in Leo that we're getting to the bottom of, especially because Jupiter and Venus are at the exact same position today. So what does this all mean? I mean, there's a lot of astrology today. The way that I'm going to put this is there's a lot going on. There's a lot stimulating in our heads. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of figuring out what to make real, what to channel from spirit. That's because Mercury's on its big opposition to Neptune. As Mercury is trying to get things going in Virgo and get to the specifics, there's this opposition of Neptune. Well, what are the signs? What is spirit saying? And more importantly, what does your soul say? I think that this is a very deep day with our soul ready to light things up, ready to get excited, new projects, new opportunities. That is because Jupiter is finishing its big powerful conjunction to Venus in Leo. This is opening up powerful doors with relationships, with projects, with getting things really going. And if we look deep, Mars, it's getting closer to Saturn. This will be the last week of Mars on its approach to Saturn because by next week we're going to have a Mars and Saturn conjunction, which means Mars, the planet of action, courage, and strength, is going to get on top of Saturn, the planet of work, making things happen, decisions. And this is getting very specific in our lives to some big, powerful decisions in our truth, in what we must be doing, all while we're finishing up this Leo energy, opening up our heart, opening up these values, opening up new partnerships, opening up the energy that we feel in our life. And we have been tested with all this energy in Leo. It will highlight very clearly right now if you're happy or not. You go through these high moments of yeah, and then that's because all the energy is in Scorpio, going to the bottom of it, getting to the bottom if you're happy, getting to the bottom of what your truth, getting to the bottom of what you really want or not. We talk about this in a lot of horoscopes, like the sexual energy. But today, don't let all the energy overwhelm you, as this moon in Gemini is going to trigger your emotions, it's going to trigger your thoughts, it's going to come off a square to Neptune and a square to Mercury. So trying to figure it all out sometimes can be a little confusing, as our thoughts have this. We're going to have to learn to go with the flow with that. We're going to have to try and reset our schedules with this. So it could be a little difficult getting the things going, but if you put the work in, if you love it, if you're opening up to these new opportunities, I think this is the day where you're going to see that there's a lot of excitement in the air, there's a lot turning, and there's a lot ready for you to go forward in your life and to take these actions and to really dedicate yourself to a new path. This is the big doorway that's open. We've come out of the portal like I talked about in the last month and a half. We've really started to see the energy come into fruition. We're really starting to see these new and positive aspects. But they only become positive when you get out of what you hate, when you get out of what you don't want, when you start to remove the crap. And that's the time we're at. It's time to remove the crap. And today there's definitely this powerful understanding that's coming if you're willing to kind of rearrange with the energy while fixating on your deepest passion and love. Jupiter conjunct Venus is really, I'll be honest, really good. But it's been in a big powerful square with all this Mars energy. That's why I call it this great white shark coming out of the water. Like, in order to get it, you've got to jump out of the water. You've got to leap for things right now in your life. This isn't about just being lazy and just watching things come. The universe is definitely testing you to see whether you're going to dedicate your path and dedicate your heart to open things up. Especially with relationships right now, there's some big opportunities that are starting to open up here, and I think it's taken us a while to get here. But now we're starting to see those doors open. And the card of the day is The Judgment upright. I just knew it was going to be one of these days. I did. The astrology just feels like so destined to me right now. All these big opportunities and all this excitement. The Judgment card has to deal with being called up from spirit. I've always looked at this as the big destiny card. This is the calling. Today, what is that calling? And you know what? That's Mercury opposed Neptune today. There is a calling from spirit. There is a door opening today. Are you ready to leap out and jump for it or not? And are you ready to get rid of and get out of the crappy relationships, the crappy jobs, the crappy projects, the energy that is not based in your truth anymore, to let you leap for what your heart really wants? Today, I guarantee you, will be a judgment call from the universe and a call that's ready to take you on a new road. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com. If you have any questions, or if you want to have a one-on-one reading, or if you want to join me on Leo King Premium, check it out at theleoking.com. See you guys tomorrow.